Well, if you waited too long to book a flight or plan a road trip for the holiday weekend, do not worry. Luckily, we live in a place where people vacation, and we have a full list of last-minute finds where you can celebrate the unofficial kickoff to summer.
And Joe Malinowski, the man behind the page, Tampa Bay Is Awesome, a.k.a. Mr. Tampa Bay, is here to share some fun local picks for the long holiday weekend.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Yeah, absolutely. So, where should we go? I mean, you gave us a list here. I guess we're starting a little bit local.
Of course, yeah, there's so many gems that people still are not exploring. I mean, even our little waterfront communities out there. I mean, you've got, Safety Harbor, Gulfport, Dunedin, stuff like that, people still, I talk to people about Gulfport all the time, and they're like, where's Gulfport at?
Where is that?
It's amazing.
So we're starting with the Calypso Queen in St. Pete?
The Calypso Queen is, they've got a boat in St. Pete Beach as well as in Clearwater Beach. And it is like a gem for just going out and hanging out with your friends because it's like $50 and then you can drink all the beer, all the wine.
Nice.
They have food as well.
Yeah, look at that.
The food's fine. It's not like you're gonna have this amazing meal. Look, it's $50 and it's an open bar. You can. I think the $50 part is like only for sunsets. It's cheaper during the day.
Okay.
So if you're looking for a little like day drinking snack action at either of the beaches over there,
With a beautiful view.
Yeah, it is super cool.
Okay.
Such a gem over there.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Remember to drink responsibly, folks.
Yes.
Okay, up next, we're headed to Egmont Key. One of my faves.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like I feel terrible about it, but learned about it just a few years ago,
Really?
and there's just
It's stunning.
so much history there.
Yes, there's a lot of history,
It is incredible. It's about a 40 minute ferry ride away.
Okay.
And I mean, I think it's played a part in like every US based war that happened. They had like this massive city on it.
Yeah.
You definitely, want to go there now. Even though it's getting hotter, it's obviously just going to get even more hot.
Right.
There's a lot of ground to cover and walking around. They use it really it's mainly a wildlife sanctuary, now bird sanctuary. So they have a lot of like don't go here areas, but they have a really cool spot in the middle that's museum-y.
Yeah.
Super fun.
That you can learn the history, and then of course you can just walk around and enjoy the beautiful nature, out there as well.
Really pretty.
They have, those ferries that go back and forth from Port DeSoto to Egmont. I think
I think it's just one.
Okay.
I think it's just one that just started again a couple of weeks ago. I think.
Good.
Okay.
Jump on that.
I remember when I went before. Now it's been a few years. I think it was 2021, but they had several, ferries that launched throughout the day.
Yeah, they're going back and forth. That's not just one trip.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
So if you don't have a boat, if you're not lucky enough to have a boat to get out there, you can take the ferry.
a 30-40 minute ride.
Okay.
Okay, a fun ride. All right, so next you have marker 26.
I don't know about you, but I feel like you have to be a part of a club now if you want to go rent a boat.
Yeah.
It's like there's so few one-off rentals that you can go do.
That's
and
true.
I hung out with these guys a while ago, and Jason's super cool guy, but they've got like, I don't know, 8 or 10 boats. They launched just north of Curlew in Dunedin. So it's also right there to get out of the channel, so you're not like trolling for a half hour. So you're super cool, close to Caladesi, close to Honeymoon, and it's awesome. You can get a captain or not a captain.
Okay, so that's like if you just want to rent a boat for the day.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Okay. I love that. Yeah, this is a perfect boating weekend, right? Well, hopefully. We'll have to check in with the weather department.
Yeah, it's going to be busy.
Okay, coming up next, you have Ananda. What is that?
Ananda Farms, this was, I think, their first season. They are just over the Skyway Bridge, the first exit, and it is an extraordinary place. They've got an amazing chef, but they've also got so many cool areas. Fun for the kids, fun for the adults. This weekend, I think they're doing a big blowout because I think it's their last weekend of the season. So they're doing like half off to get in, and it's a blast for absolutely everybody. You're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so now if we want more information, we can follow your page because what is it?
Of course.
I follow you, but kind of tell people what it's all about.
So, I mean, I've got Tampa Bay Is Awesome, St. Pete Is Awesome, Clearwater Beach, Dunedin, Mr. Tampa Bay, now Tampa Bay Luxury. Just showing off all of the cool, fun stuff that we have all around the area. So following any of those pages on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the whole nine.
Okay, awesome. And I feel like you have one more for the adults, a brewery tour.
Oh,
yes, if you want to go stroll around Dunedin, if you're looking for a little fun stuff, it's just a cool area because you can walk to 7 different breweries. They're all great. They're all got their unique kind of experiences. I'm sure each one's probably doing something fun for Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
But it is, obviously it's going to be toasty out there, but
will.
it is going to be a blast. So
Okay.
drink responsibly.
So
yes,
fun.
yes, indeed. Well, thank you for giving us your tips. We really appreciate it. You can connect with Joe by visiting TampaBayIsAwesome.com. And remember to follow all those handles on social media.
Yes.